Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video I'm gonna show you a more wearable smoked out eye look using the Blood Diamond palette by Jeffree Star. I know a lot of people have this palette and they might are a little bit confused like what to do with this palette since it contains a lot of blue. So I wanted to do like a more wearable look, even though it's still kind of smoky, but I just wanted to do a look that I think a lot of people would like to wear. So the first thing, like always, I'm gonna prime my eyelids and I'm using the MAC Cosmetics Soft Ochre Paint Pot, and to apply this I'm taking my Sigma Beauty P84 brush. My all-time favorite brush to apply this primer is like a really small kabuki brush. So it's like a tiny foundation brush, which is perfect because your eyelid is obviously really small, so you need a tiny brush to apply this. You can also use your finger, but I feel like it's kind of a dry consistency, so it doesn't really work with my finger. So now I'm applying a eyeshadow guard. A lot of people ask me, where can you get this? If you search for shadow shields on the internet, I'm sure you can find them. That's like a brand that sells all of these shields. So like I said in my intro, I'll be playing with the Jeffree Star Blood Diamond palette, and I'm starting with this super light color. I'm just gonna blend this all over in my crease. I wasn't really sure if this shade would show up on my skin because it looks kind of like my skin color. If your skin is darker than mine, you can skip this step because probably you wouldn't see it on your eyelids. I think it showed up like a really tiny bit. You can see like a little bit of warmth in my crease. So it was not for nothing, but I just wanted to mention that that's like a really light color. You can also use it to set like your whole eyelid with some eyeshadow primer. Then I'm taking this next color, which is a little bit darker. I feel like it also has a little bit more of a cooler undertone compared to the other color I just used. And it's still like a really light color, but this one does show up a bit more. I think the palette has a lot of blue colors and then a few like more neutral colors like the ones I'm using right now. But there's not like really like an in-between kind of brown color. So I had to kind of see what I could do like to make it wearable, because those two colors are super light and there's not like really like an in-between kind of color. So I just used those two, and then I decided to go in with this dark blue color. I feel like this is a blue color, but I feel like if you use it in the way that I'm using it today, it's not like bam in your face. I feel like it's still kind of wearable and it just has that little touch of blue, but it's not like too much blue in your face. And I posted this in my Instagram story, like some sneak peeks of the end result, and I think I've never received so many DMs as when I posted this in my Instagram story, and I really didn't expect so many people to like it. I do have to say, the kind of shaped eye look that I'm doing right now, the previous time that I was doing it, you also really liked it, so I wanted to kind of do that again, but I wasn't really sure if everyone was gonna like it since I used the color blue and a lot of people don't really like to wear this color. So I was really surprised, but at the same time really happy, because my goal was to do a look which was blue but also wearable and a look that like a lot of you would like to wear. So I felt like my mission was kind of achieved with this, which is nice. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you would like to wear this. I'm just really curious, or if you still feel like it's a little bit out of your comfort zone. So now I took a little bit of the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, which is my favorite concealer for the eyelids. If you have like kind of oily eyelids and your eyeshadow always creases, you can also use this as an eyeshadow primer. I think it's almost waterproof. It's like a really nice concealer, and I'm using it for years. I love to use it for cutting the crease. I think it's absolutely amazing. So if you're searching for a concealer like that, I would definitely recommend this one. So I applied it all over the eyelid, but kind of keeping a space like where I applied the blue eyeshadow. Obviously I'm not gonna apply it on top of that. We still want to see like that smoked out situation at the outer V. So now I'm taking a pink color and I'm gonna apply it on all the places where I just went in with concealer. And I wasn't really sure if this was going to look nice because I don't know, it's just like two really different colors, even though pink and blue is not that far away from each other. I just feel like it's different than something I've ever seen before, I guess. But I really liked it eventually. I think it gave this whole look a little bit of a different twist, which is nice because sometimes I feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over again. So I just like that it looked a little bit different today. So now I went back in with a dark blue color and I'm gonna blend it a little bit above the lash line to kind of create a smoked out lash line situation. And then I'm also blending it up in the crease, kind of creating a sort of winged, smoked out outer V situation, if you know what I mean. And then I went in with the Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner and creating a line above the lash line. You can also skip this. This is not necessary if you're recreating this look. You can also skip this part, especially if you have like hooded eyes. I wouldn't suggest this. It's just not necessary, but I am a eyeliner person. I love to use eyeliner, and also I like the fact that when you apply a line of eyeliner and then you go in with lashes, that the line of eyeliner kind of hides the lash band. So that's also one of the reasons why I go in with eyeliner really often. And also I used the eyeshadow shield, and that left me with a really sharp edge, and I feel like I just kind of felt like I wanted to go for a winged liner because of that, but it's not necessary. So if you don't like to wear eyeliner, skip this part and you go directly into the next step. I just don't want you guys to feel like, oh crap, she did eyeliner, now this look is not for me. You can definitely give your whole own twist to it. You don't have to follow each step that I'm doing. Which is maybe sounding a little bit weird that I'm telling you guys, but it might be that some people feel like that, but that's not the case. You can give your whole own twist to it. So now I'm using this black pencil from Urban Decay, using it all the way in the waterline. I felt like this look is kind of smoky, so let's smoke out the lower lash line, but you can also skip this part. If you want to keep it a little bit more soft, you can use like a neutral pencil in the waterline, or maybe a white pencil, which will make your eyes look a little bit bigger. Just do whatever you think is nice. Then I'm going to use that dark blue shade again, and I also used a black eyeshadow. I do have to mention that. I know this palette doesn't have a black eyeshadow, so I grabbed my Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, which has a really nice matte black eyeshadow, and I used that like as a mixture with the dark blue eyeshadow. I think everyone has a black eyeshadow, I think. Just grab one of your palettes that has a black eyeshadow and you can use that one. And also you can also only use the dark blue color of the palette. That's also totally fine, but I feel like with black it makes the lower lash line even smokier, and that's what I was going for today. Then now I'm taking this blue color and I'm going to use that to blend out the lower lash line. I just took a tiny pencil brush and I'm going back and forth with my brush until I find that my lower lash line is looking as smoked out as possible. I think I went back in a few times because I really wanted to look as smoked out as possible. Then I'm taking my favorite mascara, which is the Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit Cosmetics, applying a thin coat on the upper lashes, and I'm applying a lot more on the lower lashes. I am always going in with fake lashes, so I'm not really that focused on the upper lashes, because when I apply my lashes, they're most of the time super dramatic, so you won't see my upper lashes anyway. But I do feel like it's important that you do apply a little bit of mascara, especially I'm naturally blonde, so my lashes aren't like super black, and I don't want that when I apply my lashes, that you can still see like my natural lash color in between, which is a little bit more like a brown, I guess. So I always coat my lashes with a little bit of mascara just in case, so it looks a little bit more blended into the fake eyelashes. So for my lashes, I'm using lashes by House of Lashes, which has one of the most beautiful lashes. I especially love the brand for their like more natural lashes for like every day, but they now also have a new collection with Fox, I'm not really sure if I'm saying that right, Fox Mink. And this is more like a luxurious collection, which I think is really nice for my eye makeup looks, because I feel like lashes kind of make the look, so I really want to have like really nice wispy fluffy lashes, and these are really beautiful. I will put the name in the description bar. They're like more wispy and fluffy, they're really beautiful. So now I'm taking the lightest color from the palette and I'm popping that in the inner corner area, and I feel like this just made the whole eye look, in my opinion. I think this just gave it that extra pop, and I just really love how it looks. And then this is the end result. I really hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel. Also let me know in the comments if you wanna wear this, or if you're gonna recreate it and you are gonna wear it. Let me know. And I just really hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!